Hey guys. Okay. So this is my 15-week post-op RNY Gastric bypass, and my highest weight was 230. My surgery weight was 208, and my current weight is 166. Woohoo! I finally got through that awful 169, 170 phase. Finally shooting down further. Woohoo! It does bounce up between 167 once in a while. But really, I've been staying 166 pretty well. I'd like to give a shout out to my boyfriend, who's now a new time watcher. As I try to make this video. And I must say a big thank you to his mom and I guess his grandfather too for the awesome sauerkraut that they made. It is delicious. That's what I had for dinner tonight. I had pork, sauerkraut, and potatoes. My stomach was happy with that. And I know I'm not supposed to mix the food, but I did. Just because it all kind of tastes good all together. So, shame on me, but yeah, it was so good. And I always have a tendency to make a huge plate, but only eat some of it and be able to save some for later. So I have a plate set aside for me. And that system's kind of been working pretty well, I must say. Things I've had trouble with. Finding salty snacks that work. I'm sick of cheese all the time. I mean, I've had those cheese crisp things, and they're okay, but probably taste better on a salad. They're not my thing. I've had cheese sticks, which are great. Cheese and grapes, I want something that's low carb and healthy. So recipes for snacks that are salty would be great because I am not much of a sweet eater, to be honest. Always been salty. So any suggestions for that? I know I could do a raw pepper with salt. I'm not I like cooked pepper better than raw pepper, so I don't know. Need some ideas. Anybody out there? I need your ideas. Need some help. I also want to get some recipes from people that are bariatric friendly. Don't really care what they are. Even though chicken hasn't been that great with me all the time, because some sauces kind of bother me and whatever. But that'd be great to have some recipes. I also want, I wouldn't say small, but really simple recipes. Because, yes, boyfriend, this is for us. I have a great idea. Kind of like when I made the pizza for us. I think every once in a while we should cook a meal at your house. Or my house, but mainly your house, just because I realize Sundays, not a lot of places are open to eat when we go out. Especially for fishing, when we go fishing. So I figured we gotta come up with meals that are easy or fun to do at your house. One thing I was thinking of, poor man's pepper steak, which is ground beef with ketchup. And you're supposed to pour it over rice, but I'm thinking pour it over cauliflower. I'll definitely have to figure out how to do the cauliflower though. I know people do cauliflower fried rice instead of using actual rice. So I'm thinking some kind of rendition of that, but a white rice out of cauliflower. I think it would actually taste really good that way. That's just one idea. So I want something simple like that. And then for my house, I can come up with dishes. I made chicken pot pie and it was delicious. And we ate that after hunting. So we'll have stuff for hunting days too, at my house. But I want awesome little meals before I go shopping next week. Which I'll probably do Friday, most likely. But I definitely want to write down recipes. So if anybody out there has any ideas on recipes, let me know. Here's something interesting, which I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, when I went to my doctor's appointment, one of my doctors didn't recognize me. And I was thinking, I'm do I really look that different? So I got a picture like before my surgery sometime and one picture recent. And I was like, wow, I'm not so piggy faced anymore. I'm thinning out. And the other day I noticed like my back fat, or back boobs as I like to call them, is starting to thin out. I noticed they're shrinking, which is really, really exciting. So like I've been able to fit into like a size 16 jeans. Well, I found these jeans, they're like skinny jeans, and I fit them really well, especially in the leg. They're like tighter in the leg. They're supposed to be like, form fitting. And they fit fantastic. And they're size 19, which I know is big, but I almost want to say they're juniors, which I could be wrong, but the fact that they're skinny jeans is kind of exciting. So yeah. They look good. And what's great about them is they don't look dumpy in the legs, which a lot of my pants are really big in the legs. I think the whole pant size for me has to do with getting it around the stomach, more so than the legs and the hips. It's more so getting it like up there, because I don't know about anybody else, but I have to hike my pants up. I'm not comfortable with them, just hip hugger, which I think these pants that I found are, but I'm able to pull them up. I'll probably wear them with a belt so they don't fall down, but it's so nice to have a pair of pants that look so good in the legs, and the fact that my legs fit in them is pretty awesome. You have to admit. Like, even the shirt used to be tight on me. Now it's pretty loose. It's exciting. And I know there's probably a lot of clothes in there and downstairs that I can get rid of. I am like trying to get rid of clothes and give them to my mom. Unfortunately, she will fit a lot of my clothes that I am not fitting anymore. But it's still exciting either way, because now I'm fitting into like my aunt's clothes. That's exciting. I just wish I could lose more on the boobs. Speaking of which, I tried on my horseback riding outfit, which I must have gotten like around 13, 14 years old, which is just a show shirt and a show jacket for horseback riding. The shirt fits perfectly. The jacket, I can button it. It's a little tight, particularly around this area. So that's kind of neat. Like, I never thought I'd fit that again. I am 16 pounds away from like my first major goal. Like, obviously everyone's like first goal is to get into the hundreds. But this is my first major goal of being 150, and I'm like creeping closer, which is great because I think in 2005 that's what I weighed. Like, I wasn't fat. I was curvy, chubby, not fat. Nowhere near it. So it's kind of exciting to see me get closer to that. But like, I can't wait to also get some like my main goal of 120. So there's that. Something I wanted to talk about was medications. I've been seeing a lot on Facebook on some of the groups, like gastric bypass people have to have so many medications. I'm thinking, no. The duodenal switch gets a lot more medications because they're more deficient in certain areas. But between sleeve and bypass, it's the same. You get your B12 shot every once in a while, depends on you. And they haven't figured that out for me yet, but I'm assuming you'll have to get it like every couple of weeks. That's my guess, just because of how tired I am. Anyway, calcium D3, 600 plus D3, Equate makes this one. It has 800, I want to say the I stands for increment units or something like that, of vitamin D3. Sorry about that, my aunt texted me. And I like to take that twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. That's it. They want you to have like between 1,200 and 1,500 milligrams, so you can just even take half a pill at like midday. Kind of get like extra in if you really need it. And then Flintstones Complete with calcium, vitamin K, and the latest recommendation level of vitamin D. So you get a lot of vitamin D in calcium, I guess, too. No. Yeah, calcium. So you get a lot of nutrition in these, and this is also twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. For those who don't know, your body can't ingest vitamins altogether. Like, you can't take 2 Flintstone vitamins. Your body will just take what it can and reject the rest. That's why they tell you once in the morning, once at night, and the calcium with D3 can go along with that. But like, these are pills that like normal people take. Normal people take a multivitamin. Normal people take a calcium pill. That's normal. That's not extra. The only thing extra is the B12 shot, and people sometimes take that supplement too. So a lot of people do the under the tongue, which we can do. That's something we can do as extra B12. The only thing is we're not going to get as much. You can't swallow B12. Your body, it'll just go right through. The dissolving, it'll give you just a little bit extra. So you can do that. But otherwise, you get the shot. I haven't asked yet to see if I can give my shot myself. They still have to like figure out my levels. But I want to see if I can. Where my grandmother orders her supplements, they give you shots. You can order shots of B12. So if I can, that's what I'll do. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about other than vitamins and needing recipes. I don't really remember what I was going to talk about. I know there was something else, and I just can never seem to remember. I like remember it 1 second and forget it the next. It's really annoying. Talk a little bit about hair loss. I do have a little bit. Like, it breaks a little. I think it more breaks than it does actually fall out. But I don't know, when my hair is wet and I'm washing my hair, that's when I notice it to come out. And it doesn't come out a lot, not big clumps, but like small clumps. But they are clumps. But I may get like 1 or 2 clumps, and that's it. Not like it continuously comes out in clumps. So that's the deal with that. What else was I going to talk about? Yeah. Okay, so things I need from people, if you can help me out, are salty snacks that are friendly, bariatric recipes that are awesome, that taste good, that work for you, might work for me, and simple recipes that I can make up with my boyfriend. Because like last time we went out, I got chicken tenders, which I know, fried and breaded chicken. Blech. So I know that's not great, and my stomach can handle it a little bit, but not a lot. I can't eat a lot of it. But I turned that into chicken parmesan, and my stomach loves chicken parmesan. So I don't know if that gives you any ideas on what to send me. But it's funny, like that's what I do with a lot of like my go out meals that feed me for a week, is I incorporate them and make them into something else, or if my stomach likes it already for what it is, to keep going with that. Because yeah, like going out and ordering a salad is pointless, because I can't eat all that salad and it's just going to get mushy and you can't save it. So, and it's hard to find things that aren't fried and things that are going to last the week. But I can definitely turn it into something else. make the most of it. So I guess that's it for now. I don't know, I might make another video if I have more to like add on. But basically that's it. Just like looking better, feeling better, back boobs are going away. That's fantastic. Looking different, you know. Doctor didn't recognize me, and that's kind of funny. Oh, I had a customer come through my line and be like, "Are you losing weight?" And this guy comes in at least once, twice a week, older gentleman. I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "Oh, you're looking fantastic." I'm like, well, thanks. Where have you been? Like I was thinking, like, really? Where have you been? I see you all the time, and you haven't noticed until recently. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, I mean, it's great to get compliments like that. Like, you're looking great. I love it. Um, anyway, I guess that's it for now. Till I think of something to ramble and rant on about. So, thanks guys. If you can help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. Bye.